Hello everybody, welcome on in. I am Orion. We are back with some more Night Swarm, my new favorite horde survival action roguelike game. What we're gonna do today is we're gonna clear this level over here, the outer walls, so I can finally kind of start unlocking some other meta progression stuff in the game, and we need to clear the outer wall to do that, so we'll play through this. But what we're gonna kind of really try to focus on today is I have recently caught up. I recorded a lot of these videos ahead of time, but it was pointed out to me that you can actually banish some spells, which is pretty great before the run even starts. So that way I can sort of customize and be able to make sure I'm getting the spells I want to get, so they don't all randomly show up and make it really tough to get. So that's what we're gonna do today. There's two spells here that we haven't seen yet for infusions. We have the Inferno Phantom, which is going to be the Ghost Barrage and like the Skullfire. And then I have two new spells here that we haven't seen yet that I believe I unlocked, but we haven't done: Starfall and Storm Serpent. So we're going to try to do some sort of infusion with those. We probably won't be able to do both, so it's going to be kind of whatever happens first. I would really like to see Starstorm the most, because I think that sounds kind of the most interesting, and we haven't seen those spells, but it's really just going to depend what shows up. But we should be able to, because I've been able to banish a bunch of stuff. So we might be able to make that work. Let's jump into this. Okay, well, let's go straight. Oh, this actually works out well, because we'll go straight for our companion. What one's this again? Use them to elevate your castle. Oh, is that going to give me the castle points? This actually works out pretty well. So I should be able to get companion, crystals, this, and then we can get another companion, or I can get a campfire. Ooh, what one's this? Upon the Forsaken Rock, when Eyles' dark apprentices awaits. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we'll go that route. So let's go with companion. Do companion number 1. And then I want to get those spells. Oh, well, there's Ghost Barrage, so let's take that. And then we get our companion literally right next to us. That's kind of cool. I don't know how good this is going to be for, like, whoa, what is that? Is that some sort of like trap? Yeah, this ghost spell is going to be a little rough maybe in the beginning. Maybe not too rough. Okay, hold on. So for this one, I guess we'll take Gold Missile. That one. So that one did sort of show up first. All right, so for our companion here, I did get Mr. Chrono. Mr. Chrono's our new one with some health regeneration. I don't think we'll go with that one for right now. I think we'll go with critical damage. And then maybe we'll take Mr. Chrono later. I do like Elizabeth still the best, as she gives us a good damage boost. We could try some different ones here. We don't need to play like the same ones all the time. All right, I'm gonna re-roll this, because I still want to see the other ones, and I don't really want to banish anything. We could do the attack size. So what is this? It's just a trap, huh? All right, there's Skull Missile, so we'll do that. Movement speed, projectile speed. Let's do movement speed. Both of those are pretty good though, but movement speed will kind of just help me get along the map a little bit better. This level has a lot of traps. I can see this now. Red Requiem, man. I really want to get that, but I want to get this Storm Serpent. I wish we could lock things in. We can't lock things, huh? We can only banish or refresh. That's a really good one, especially since it's legendary. But I do want to see what the spell is, and I want to make sure that we get this. So we're going to run that. That is going to be my priority too, so... Oh, and I did read through the patch notes since my last one, and yeah, everything that I kind of commented on was correct. So they got rid of the blueprints for the gear. There's no longer blueprints. You're just finding the gear now. I did kind of like the blueprints. I didn't really see like much of an issue with those. It was basically the same as like Diablo, kind of finding like an unidentified item or something. So it kind of eliminates that part of it, which like I'm not totally, I don't know. It doesn't really matter that much to me, but they did change that. And then yes, they did add a magnet for every level, which I do think is nice. But this game also has there was one thing I did like about this game though, where it did have sort of that collection phase at the end, where you get like 5 or 10 seconds to sort of run around the map in your bat form. It does sort of ruin that part a little bit, so I kind of feel like they should probably just get rid of the collection phase then, if they're gonna put a magnet in every stage. So this is gonna give me a hat, a gear piece, which I actually don't have yet, so that'll be pretty useful. So I am gonna need to make my way down to the magnet now though. So let's go do that. Yeah, if they're gonna put a magnet in every map though, I think they can just get rid of the collection phase. It will speed up the game a little bit, and the collection phase isn't needed anymore. Like, it's kind of cool, sure, for the last 5 seconds to run around and get XP, but when there's a magnet on every map, like, it's really, really not that useful. Oh, and there's Starfall. Okay, let's do Starfall. So calls down falling stars that burst on impact, scattering projectiles that damage this path. And then this one unleashes we didn't read what this one does. Unleashes a serpent of lightning that slithers across the map, shocking enemies it touches. Okay, let's do... I'm gonna do more max health. Okay, we'll do Ghostly Barrage. Do slightly better max health again. Because now there's no need for me to do a collection phase. There's going to be a tiny bit of XP here, and then that's literally it. So like that would eliminate a lot of the it would put more time back into the game, because you can't buy anything either when you're in bat form. Maybe if you could buy stuff. Okay, so then we wanted to do, well, this is the only way we can go, but this was the way I would have picked anyways, purple essence, because that gives me my meta progress, which is what we want.
Eyes of the night.
One of these spells, the star spell, has a very, very long cooldown. The Starfall. Actually, both of them kind of do, the Starfall and the lightning. They don't necessarily, I don't know if they're really that good either. Hard to tell. I mean, I didn't totally, I guess I should pay a little bit more attention to the damage numbers. I did see that Ghost Barrage was the #1 damage dealer, but I didn't look at the other spells. So let's look at that this time to see how good those spells are actually doing damage-wise. I actually might enjoy picking up Chrono here now because I'm taking a lot of hits. What is this gonna do? Heal for 25% of max health at the start of each stage. That should be pretty useful, actually. Oh shit. I saw it disappear, so I thought it went away. Oh, that's not good. Okay, I'm gonna come over and get this chest, and then we'll go get the magnet.
Die now. A reward.
All right, let's do ghostly barrage. All enemies set ablaze. That should be helpful. Kind of trying to make sure I get all these purple crystals. And then we'll go loop around and get that magnet. See, I'm getting hit a lot. Look at, like, that lightning strike does not stay out very long. Like, for the cooldown, for the long cooldown, it is not out there that long. Let's see what sort of damage this is doing after we finish this. All right, let's do the HP regeneration. Because I apparently need it. I don't think we're going to be able to kill this guy in time. Yeah, we discovered him too late. You're like, let me destroy some of this stuff, you know? Let me do a little bit of the little extra things. Like buy from the shop and... Alright, let's do that at cooldown reduction. Yeah, so these are... This is the worst one, not by too much, but they're all kind of falling behind Ghostly Barrage. Ghostly Barrage is almost double what everything else is. Okay, then we only have one choice here, but this is going to get us the castle points, which again gets us more sort of meta progress stuff. We do get a nice little heal here too, which is kind of helpful before the level starts. We're gonna need to up our game a little bit here though. Definitely not that strong. I don't think there's really any way to like heal yourself in this game either, huh? You know, like I know there's items and stuff you can get, and then, but there's no, I don't think there's any like just potions that drop. Like, hey, here's a potion to heal you for a little bit. I think you need items or level ups to do it. Oh boy, that's gonna be a doozy. Oh, we're not going to be able to get this, are we? Yeah, we can. Okay, good. Health restored. Speaking of health potions, literally one right there. Okay, let's do the cooldown reduction and the size. I like that you can banish the spells though. Before the run even starts, you know, you can sort of pick what you want. You have to have at least 7 spells though. It wouldn't let me banish more. It says you need at least 7. Okay, you found a rune. Oh, that's nice. That's why we need to complete this outer hall, so I can have more of those runes equipped, which is why I'm doing this level. Because right now I can only have 1, and I have the XP gain. Might as well just grab this magnet now. But I would like to get the one, I have another one with more health, and I'm Can't quite remember what the other ones are, but I found a legendary XP one, so I had that one equipped. Let's do Ghostly Barrage. Okay, this one restored 10 health when you complete a point of interest. So there we go. Like, this is the way, this is the only way I was thinking that you can get heals is by those relics and stuff. So this should heal me then a little bit, right? Okay, level up Starfall, less cooldown, extra count. I feel like Starfall could be a good spell if we just level it up a little bit, you know? Ooh, okay, let's do Gold Missile. Okay, might as well just come this way and start getting the XP then for the last bit. Okay, Barrage is still number one. Starfall is catching up. And then let's do another companion. And I might get the healing guide this time. Dr. Chrono or whatever his name was. Oh, here's some more max health finally. Cooldown, extra count, we'll do that. Ooh, a legendary. Really good cooldown and then projectile speed. Okay, extra damage, extra count. See, I wonder if the reason I feel weaker this time is because I didn't get Elizabeth. Because you know I usually always get her for the extra damage. Let's go. Restores a portion of your health on each cooldown, and then we also get we get straight up some like health regeneration for their passive. I'm gonna refresh this. Okay, let's do. I guess we'll do Ghostly Brush. I feel like we're leveling up the spells a little bit too much. We're not focusing on one or the other. Adds a freeze chance. I don't think we're gonna do a good job at killing this guy either. I think my favorite spell in the game so far has been the Reaper Scythe. I think that feels like a pretty strong and powerful spell. Okay, what do we get? Gain 25% damage while you remain without moving. Oh man, you know I don't like that stuff. Then we got a crown. What is this? Oh, a boss. I forgot about that. Okay, I don't know if we're gonna be able to kill him in time, are we? I have to kill him and I have to go get that magnet. It's gonna be close.
Is it time?
All right, let's do the dash cooldown. Do the serpent storm. Ooh, a legendary man. Ghostly barrage is getting some good upgrades here. Cooldown projectile speed. Okay, let's get, ooh, a good one. Freeze chance and cooldown reduction. Yeah, and we killed the boss. The next two chests you open may contain a random relic. May contain being the key word. See, now we go into collection phase and we don't really collect too much XP. Let's do the skull missile. Yeah, ghostly barrage is just dominating, huh? I believe it though. That seems to have gotten some really good upgrades.
The night calls.
Okay, protect the wizard and stay within range.
Mystery unravels.
Increases stage timers. Ugh. Okay. I like how that's considered a buff. Basically, we have to stay in the game longer now. I guess it could kind of be because, you know, it gives you the opportunity to gain more resources and whatnot. Gain a little bit more XP. Okay, cooldown, crit chance. Let's go with the crit chance because the other guy, the other companion we took gives us crit damage, so we might as well try to get more global crit chance. Okay, quest complete, 100 reputation. Love it. That's a lot. A count and projectile speed. Okay, did we not find the magnet in this one?
Eyes of the night.
Let's just wait like a tiny bit more. I'm gonna come up and get this blood totem, and then we'll head down there. Now we'll kind of make our way down. Should be a decent amount of XP. All right, skull missile. Skull missile again. We might as well just do the skull missile one first because that one's the closest. We'll do the starfall. Okay, storm serpent. Ooh, attack size. Only 2 of my spells get it though. This HP regen guy has been pretty nice. Oh, we just missed that last piece. Okay, so Ghostly Barrage, still number 1, Skull Missile number 2. All right, then what are we doing here? We'll probably go for this. What's the question mark? Gain some tokens or lose them? I forget what that means. Let's go with this one so I could get the Shadow Silk. Shadow Silk, we can look at my gear. So you can see I don't have a headpiece yet. But I have been leveling up the gear, so they switched it out. So the gear, I guess I'm gonna have to start going over this, huh? But I just have attack damage, crit hit damage. This one I leveled up a couple times just to get max health, and then this one gives me some movement speed and damage versus frozen. But I don't have a hat yet, but we did just pick up a bunch of those. But you need the Shadow Silk to upgrade your. Oh, we're not. I'm 1 ahead. Okay, so what is this one then? A Trial of Blood. Oh, is this the one? I think we do like a 1 versus 1 duel against a guy. And then I'm not sure if it becomes a companion or not. I was like, oh no, I can't move. But that's because the countdown. So this is Vivian. This is kind of how I envision the boss fights in this game being. More like this versus how they are currently. But maybe, you know, slightly bigger enemies. So we kill Vivian. And now I think Vivian, yeah, once a servant of Eyles' darkness, the apprentice Vivian now stands with you. So I think they're part of my team now. Like maybe they're unlockable at the castle as a companion, but again, I'm not 100% sure. Oh my gosh. It's been eaten up. Okay, we don't want that yet. Okay, burn chance, cooldown reduction. I'm not necessarily like the hugest fan too of only being able to find one type of piece gear in an area, because you know in this zone we're only finding hats. You know, in a way it's nice to be able to, okay, like I need a new hat, so let's go try to get a new hat and get guaranteed hats. But again, there's only 4 pieces of gear in this game, so it's not like it's that hard. It shouldn't be that hard to find the pieces of gear like you're looking to improve upon. So I don't necessarily think they need to go that far with like, okay, you play this zone, you're gonna only get hats. You know, you can just make it anything. I think that would actually make it a little better because I'm kind of tired of seeing hats now.
Uncover the unknown.
And I don't necessarily, I guess I wouldn't really want to be forced to play like one level over and over just so I could try to get a better hat. All right, let's get our magnet now. Guess we'll do that. All right, I'm gonna do the ghostly barrage, so that gets that to 10. And so now we just need to get the other one to 10, the skull one. What's the skull? 9, so we're only one level away. And then we'll be able to see what this one does. I don't know if we'll get to this one. That one's gonna be kind of close, but we'll see. Well, there it is. Okay, so now we have our 10s. Now we just need to get the actual spell to show up. Okay, then let's do, yeah, now we'll do this one. And then we'll get another companion, and then we'll decide from there. I'll probably go with the silk, though, again. Okay, a rare one. Cool down in size. Jeez. Okay, there it is. Inferno Phantom. Unleashes fire wraiths that wander outwards, leaving trails of blue hellfire behind. Damage 75, count of 2, size, lifetime. Okay, so we'll obviously take that. So kind of the same idea, but now they just shoot out. Now they just kind of have a blue flame behind them. Then we can get a new spell. Let's do the Reaper's Scythe. I like that one. That was the one I was saying I like a lot. I don't know how good it'll be with only level 1, but it's a pretty good spell.
Eyes of the night.
Oh, let's go get that chest. Because I know I need to open up chests for a quest I have too, so. Projectile speed. Okay, so we'll start leveling this up. Damage and projectile speed. We almost sort of have this other spell. We might be able to get both of them. Attack damage. Okay, let's do the scythe. I only need to get the other one now. Which one? This one, Starfall. Only a couple more levels. I want to see what's up here super quick. Or are we gonna be able to make it all the way down here? Let's go. All right, and then yeah, let's do the Inferno Phantom. Okay. Dog's barking, companion. Cool, Inferno Phantom. Okay, so that's gonna give us what? Extra count, extra lifetime. Good upgrade. Starfall level 8. It's gonna be close. I think I have a couple refreshes, so I might be able to hit it. Starfall level 9. Starfall level 10 right here. I feel it. Yeah, called it. All right, calls down falling stars, so cooldown count. Okay, so now we are going to be able to see 2 infused spells this run. Awesome. Man, that Starfall is much better. I can see the cooldown reduction on it is much shorter than what it was, you know, earlier in our run. Okay, how do we get in there without dying? And then here I'm gonna take Elizabeth. I have basically 2 supports, so let's get damage. No, the other one's not support, sorry. The other one is critical damage. Oh, here it is. A storm of lightning strikes down from above. Each bolt that hits an enemy erupts into a scatter of blazing stars. But then there's a legendary right here and that's crazy. We'll do this one. Oh, that's sick. Oh, that's awesome. Hell yeah. That's way better looking than the ghost one. Okay, let's do... I'm gonna refresh this because I want to... No, we'll just take the scythe. But now we have room for another spell here. Let's do attack damage. Okay, that's gonna summon a boss. Yeah, sure, we could do the blood shotgun. Every 250 enemies slain, drink a random potion. Okay, we'll do the Inferno Phantom. Did we not find our magnet yet? Oh man, we gotta find that. I'm assuming it's gonna be bottom right. Because there's a lot of XP on the map right now. Let's do the scythe. Okay, just cooldown reduction. Wow, that Inferno Phantom is... that's doing so much damage. So much, holy cow. Okay, so... let's go with the... we'll go with the Silk again. And then we got the boss fight, and then we are donezo. Wait, are there two things of Shadow Silk here? I don't think I've ever seen two of these before on a map. That's awesome if that can happen. Or is it just... no, it's not glitching out. It's showing me there's another one. Man, this lightning storm and the ghost, this is so sick.
Eyes of the night.
Yeah, there's two. Sweet. Ooh, a legendary. Cooldown projectile speed, though. I would prefer like a damage or count. Let's do that max health. Well, that's cool that there was two of them. This is a lot of resources. Attack damage.
One more step to my goal.
Let's do... yeah, well, I guess we'll do critical damage increase. What's my critical chance? 36%? legendary Reaper Scythe, sure. Starstorm. Ooh, a legendary Starstorm, more count, less cooldown. I'm surprised that, I mean, the other spell is like maybe 4 or 5 levels higher. So I guess that's why it's doing more damage, but it feels like this Starstorm is insane. That feels like this spell right now is incredibly powerful. Let's go to Starstorm. I want to kind of even it out to see what is really doing the most damage here. I'm gonna come down this way. Level up right at the buzzer, Starstorm. Oh wow, Inferno's still just crushing it. All right, last level, boss fight. So yeah, I guess we're not going to be able to see a true test there to... Oh, what is this? Oh, probably because it's the outer wall, so we get a little bit more of a story segment here, maybe? Cool.
So, you've made it this far, Roderick.
You'll pay for your betrayal, Eyles.
Ends? There's no such thing.
Oh, yeah, okay, cool. So now we get an actual, like... Is this an actual boss fight where he... Okay, we might have to... Hold on. How do I get to the option menu? Oh my gosh, is there no option menu here? I'm trying to get to like the settings. I wanted to turn the opacity down a little bit. Man, I want the light. I'm trying to get the lightning to like stay on like him. Seems to like summon everywhere except directly on top of him. Because when it's right on directly on top of him, that is messing him up. This is the bear boss fight. I like this. I'm glad they're not all the same. Okay, so that was probably, yeah, that was probably only phase 1, huh? I love it when he just sits right there in the middle of my electric storm. You gonna have another phase, or is that it? A third phase? No.
Foolish.
We got our achievement.
You truly think it's over? This is just the beginning, Roderick.
Then wait for me in the next one, Eyles.
Yay, we got our dub. Lord Eyles has been slain. Oh, look at all that treasure. Give it to me. Man, 1.8 meta progress stuff. That's so good. Oh, that was a little bit more even. Inferno Phantom still did the most damage, but I kind of thought Starstorm would take over there. Those were some pretty good spells. Okay, so we're just gonna return to castle again. I did try the endless mode. The endless mode seems okay. It's basically just, it's not like you run around a map anymore though. You basically just run around an endless zone, and there's gold to get, and you can buy stuff and level up, but there's no map anymore. It's literally just like an endless zone that you can just run through the whole time. I did get this where now I can sort of summon my companions back, and they'll give me more resources. Those were the two people that I got. Oh, okay, so that's how that works. So this was the guy I got the first time, and then this was the one I just got, huh? Okay, so they're the servants that walk around the castle, and they gather resources for you. That's useful. So it's probably really beneficial to get more of them.
The scent of Eyles.
Okay, so we completed this, and I think this is basically just like a rune and stuff.
True spirit of a vampire.
So then we got, so since I did complete that outer wall, I unlocked this next zone, which is what I was setting out to do. Let's do the HP. What's the other ones? Projectile size, speed, and then this is crit. Well, I guess I could do that. I haven't died yet, so the HP might not be that important. And then we can level these up, but we're not going to do that yet. I'll sleep on that stuff. Okay, did we complete anything here? We did. We killed elites, so let's claim that. 40 reputation points. Oh, and then we got a bunch of, since we leveled up, reputation points. Uncommon item, new quest line unlocked. Then we unlocked this. So what is this? Kill rhino beetles, spend gold at totems, force enemy slains, fuse a relic, then defeat bosses. Okay, so that's our next step. Let's go do our meta progress. So I think what I should do here is get this one. Because right now my blood capacity, you can see on the right hand side, it's maxed out at 500. So I probably could have gotten a lot more blood resources right there, but I did have a max amount. Okay, so then I'm gonna do that XP, which is what I was saving up for. And then let's see, what do we have? Damage to bosses, max HP. I could go for like the revive stuff. Let's go with, I think I can afford both of these. Let's do the max HP. And then we'll do this damage to bosses. And then, can I afford the revive? I can't. Oh wait, this is the revive. Still can't, okay. Because I wouldn't mind getting one revive in here, you know, just in case. Okay, then we can look at our gear here. Look at our, I did get a blue. Okay, so let's equip that one and see if any of these are better. Probably not. I care, I guess, most about the cooldown reduction. So it seems like each set of gear is going to give you certain types of stats. You know, this is always going to be like a cooldown reduction, it looks like. The weapons are obviously going to be attack damage and then something else. And then the boots, you know, the boots will obviously be movement speed. And then this will probably be, you know, probably max health every time. So that's fine there. Let's, hold on. Let's, level this up. So this is what the silk's gonna do. So we can upgrade this now, and it's gonna give us better freeze chance and better cooldown reduction. So let's upgrade that. So now we have 14 cooldown reduction. Let's level up this one for more damage and crit hit damage. So that's pretty good, 5% and then like 15%. And we'll keep it like that for now. Well, we can do this one. Let's do this one too. Cooldown reduction 17. And then let's come check our companions over here. I think there was another one. Let's see. Abilities duration increases drop gold, critical hit chance, freeze enemies, increases pickup range. Okay, I was thinking. Oh, this one gives us XP gain though for our passive. What does this guy do? Chance to freeze, critical hit, increases all resources. Someone was saying that there was a guy that did that, so I might pick up this guy. Because while this guy is probably decent for early game, because it's going to increase all resource drops by 5%. So that means more silk, more purple crystals, more reputation. Let's get this guy. And then I'm going to let's upgrade this. I don't necessarily care about this part as much, because his main ability is enemies have a chance to drop gold, which isn't that bad. I mainly care about the all resources, because that includes gold. So let's upgrade this actually a couple times. So I'll probably run this character for a little bit here, because now we're going to get 20% extra resource drops. That's a lot. Like, that's a good amount.
Building never ends.
Okay, then what do we have here? We can do HP, attack damage. Let's do attack damage. Well, let's see what else there is first before we spend it. Block chance, drop chance, grants and consumes 1 potion at the start of each stage. No. And then what's this one gonna be? We have, what did we get? Increases the amount of echoes. Okay, so that's the only thing we can buy with that, so we'll just buy that. Okay, and then our decision here is, let's probably do the attack damage. So we repair that thing. And then that's all we can buy there. And then I think, oh yeah, let's come look at our new spells. So now we have stuff over here. Oh wow, oh, we did a lot here. Piercing Fang, Void Orb, Fire Rat Horde, Dagger of the Damned, Nosferatu Swarm, or Blood Axe. I'm gonna do that Void Orb. And then what about artifacts and stuff? Should probably start unlocking kind of this stuff maybe. I wish I knew what they did though. Wolf Slayer rune. Actually, let's just, I guess we'll just keep with the spells. Let's do, I kind of want either the Swarm or the Blood Axe, I'm thinking. Let's go Blood Axe. Spawns 2 axes that swing from behind, circling around the enemy until they clash in front. So did that unlock? I don't know. I don't think that unlocked. Did we get a new one? Oh, we did. This one, that Axe Shatter. So now we can do Axe Shatter. I don't think I unlocked. So this one unlocked the Void, but I don't have the other spell unlocked yet. Oh, well, that one's going to be the Fire Rats, so that one's pretty self-explanatory. Okay, so we still need to, so I guess that's the one we need to see, Ice Shatter. We saw this one, and then we saw this one. This one was probably one of the best spells in the game so far, the Inferno Phantom. All right, well, there we go. That's it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy these videos, please like, subscribe, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.